If you haven't seen the 2024 film Treasure, then you are missing a treasure. This is a film that takes place in 1991, and Lena Dunham plays Ruth, a New York journalist who visits Poland with her father, Edek, played very well by Stephen Fry. Now, Edek is a survivor of Auschwitz, and he hasn't been back to Poland since the war ended. The only reason why they're going to Poland is because Ruth is interested in seeing her family history, and she, like the audience, learns a lot. For example, there's this one very good scene in which Edek goes to visit his old home, an apartment that he was foisted out of back in the time when the Jews were evicted from their homes and sent to ghettos. There are people in his old home that say they've been there since the war, but when Edek asks if any of his belongings were left behind, they say no. And they're actually lying, because Edek finds his old couch. Not only that, he sees an old tea set that belonged to him. Edek and Ruth leave with the intention of visiting Auschwitz the next day. Edek decides to stay behind on the whole Auschwitz trip, and then Ruth decides to go back to this old apartment and buy the tea set. Now, this might seem like a very minor happening, and it is, but honestly, I don't know what it's like to be removed from your home and then have people using your things as if they were always your own. As the film goes on, you can see that Edek is repressing his trauma, and yet he is one of the most pleasant people to be around. Okay, this is one of those times where I'm not going to reveal the ending, but I do want to talk about it. So if you don't like spoilers, just love this video, watch this movie, and then come back to this point. Okay, you were warned. The scene where Edek visits Auschwitz is heartbreaking, but you probably already figured that out. And then after that, Edek reveals a box that he buried long ago at his old place. And there's a photo there with relatives that Ruth didn't recognize. And this is when Edek reveals that he had sisters. Yeah, Edek had sisters, and he never told his daughter that he lost them during the Holocaust. It's something that I hope no one ever has to deal with ever again. Now, the film Treasure had some low ratings, and I thought it was quite good. It does feel like a bit Oscar baity. I know that no one is really talking about this film, but I think it's worth watching. Have you seen Treasure? Did you like it? Do you think it's underrated, or am I overrating it? Let me know in a comment.